What is going on, everybody? So we are going to be getting back on working on the bus today. I'm going to step inside right now and show you what we're going to be doing today. So if you guys remember when so a few days ago I left off, I'd finished prepping and painting all the walls, all the lower walls and the back wall over there. So I haven't gotten to the center walkway yet. I've been working for the past few days, so I just haven't had a chance to get to that. I am going to get to painting that probably by the end of today. By the end of this video, it'll be done. But anyway, guys, so today we are going to be I'm going to be prepping and painting the ceiling in the bus. So this job isn't going to be too bad. There isn't a whole lot of prep I have to do to the ceiling to get it ready for paint. I do have to. One thing I have to do is, if you notice, there's still some old stickers or some stuff that was stuck on here from back whenever they used it. I got to remove all the emergency stickers, which these actually aren't too bad to get off. But one of the things, so up here, I'm going to show you real quick. So I do have to take all these stickers off. As you can see, I actually started on a few of them already. I got to get this stuff off here. Some of this stuff that I don't need anymore. I am going to have to leave this because this is a lot of the info on the bus. But you can see, like, behind the plate, like I've started taking some of it off. I got to get all this off. So, like I said, guys, it's not going to be a whole lot of prep. I got maybe an hour, 2 hours at most of prepping this ceiling. There's really not a whole lot to prep. The paint, I'm going to be using the same paint that I used on the lower walls down here, so it's just the Rust-Oleum paint, so it's going to stick to this no problem. I don't really have to do a lot of work. I do have to mask off all the lights. So anyway, so yeah, guys, by the end of today, hopefully by later on this afternoon, I'm going to get down to laying down the paint on the ceiling, and we'll have that all done. First, I do have to make a run down to the local hardware store here in Tombstone. I do need to go get a couple supplies for this project. And what's nice about having a hardware store right here in Tombstone is everybody who knows me knows I really like to keep my money local as much as possible, and I really want to get down there and help them out and show them some support. So I'm going to head down to the hardware store right now in town, and I'm going to get back up here and we're going to get started right away on this ceiling. Just pulling out of the hardware store now. Awesome place, great people. A new business in town is called Redding's Hardware. Really glad that they've opened a store here in town because we really needed one, and I'll be becoming quite familiar with them down there since they're local, and I like to keep my money local as much as I can. And so anyway, went in there, picked up a few supplies from them. So if it's a place that you know, if you're looking for any of your hardware supplies here in town, I think they're definitely a place to go. Really cool in there. They actually gave me one of their koozies, which is really awesome. I do plan on using that. I love collecting koozies. So anyway, thank you for you guys down there at Redding's Hardware for that. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get back up to the I'm gonna get back to the bus, and we're gonna get started on this ceiling. Taking a quick little detour. I see some locals up the street as I was heading back that I want to stop and talk to real quick. So I'm going to kind of cruise through town here for a minute. And it's actually looking like it's a little busy today for a Wednesday. So anyway, I'm going to roll through town real quick and kind of check out, see what it looks like. Like I said, I see a couple locals I want to talk to real quick. So taking a little detour, and then we're going to I'm going to drive back up to the bus, and we'll get started on that. So I'm going to go ahead and cruise through town, and then we'll see you guys back up at the bus. Alright, so that took a minute, but it was good talking to some locals there for a minute. So anyway, heading back up to the bus now, and we're going to get started on the ceiling. Sorry, but one thing, guys, sorry about the mess. I am borrowing this car. For those of you that don't know, the hearse is actually down for repairs right now. Some of you have been following the page. You guys have probably seen that. So I'm actually borrowing this vehicle for now, and I've had to kind of transport a lot of stuff in it. So anyway, sorry about the mess in the back. But anyway, guys, we are getting ourselves back up to the bus, and I'm just going to get right into getting that ceiling ready for prep for paint. So we'll be back here in a few minutes. We are back inside the bus. I'm getting ready to get started on doing the ceiling in the bus. So what I'm going to do is I've actually got all my tools laid out. I'm already ready to go. I'm just going to get right into this. What I'm going to start with is, if you see, there are these old cameras, DVR cameras that are in the bus. The bus came with those. There's one up in the front, and then there's actually one all the way there in the back. So I'm actually going to start real quick by removing those. I'm not going to be using those anymore. They're not even connected anyway, but I have my own DVR system I'm going to be mounting into the bus and putting in here. So those cameras are just not going to be needed anymore. So I'm actually going to start by taking those out, and then I'm going to move on. So I'm going to get to taking those cameras out right now. All right, so taking these cameras out isn't going to be the easiest. So they have these little security screws in them. The tool you need to take these out, I don't have. So I've had to resort to using a pair of pliers to take them out. So I'm kind of just slowly getting this this bolt out, and it looks like it's going to pop right out. So I'm going to continue with using the pliers to get this out, and then we'll see what it looks like inside. Because I don't know how it's actually mounted to the ceiling yet. So I'm just working on getting this little security screw out. Alright, so that's it, guys. So they literally, they don't really want you stealing these. I can get that. I had to take about 6 screws out of this thing to get it out. But this one's out now, so I know exactly how it comes out. So let's go ahead and move to the back. I'm going to take that one out real quick. Alright, guys. Well, those cameras are officially out. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, guys, so those cameras are out, so I can now officially move on to the next part of the project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get all these stickers off the wall. Everywhere from, I'm going to go ahead and get these right here. I'm going to get these emergency stickers off, which these are actually pretty easy to get off. For the ones up front, I'm actually just going to be going through with my grinder and my wire wheel. You can see I've already taken a few of them off with this. It works really well. It's really fast. Another way to do it is you can use a heat gun and a scraper, which works, but it's very time consuming. I don't, for how I'm going to be doing this ceiling, I'm just going to go through and just get them off real quick. So I'm going to start with getting all these up here. I'm going to get all these off real quick, and then I've got a few, if we move down, you can see I've got, like I was showing earlier, I've got a few of these, I don't know exactly what these were. But they had stickers that were all along the wall here. You can still see some of them are still left. So I'm going to come through and get these off with the wire wheel and the grinder. And then I'll come back through and I'll get the rest of the emergency exit stickers off. And then we can pretty much get down to paint after that. So, well, I'll have to do some cleaning afterwards after sanding all this off. But anyway, I'm going to get down to taking all these stickers off right now. I'm going to just be going ahead and peeling off these emergency exit stickers. I've already actually taken most of these off already. These are easy. They just kind of pull right off. So I'm just going to remove these real quick, and then we're going to move on. Alright, guys, so all the sanding is done. I got all the old stickers off. I'm going to flip the camera around here in a second to show you. that really wasn't that bad. Like I said, there weren't that many I had to take off. There's not a whole lot of prep I have to do to this ceiling. So everything is off. I'm going to go ahead and show you now. I'm going to flip the camera on. So we are, the front is all sanded down. Stickers are off. Like I said, I did have to leave this one. I'm going to have to mask this off. This is all the info on the bus. Everywhere from the transmission, the axles, to serial number, VIN number. So I do have to leave this. I'm going to be painting, or no, I'm going to be masking that off so I don't get paint on that. So let's go ahead and move down. I've got everything off both sides of the wall, or both sides of the ceiling. Went through and I sanded down, got all the stickers off. All the emergency exit stickers are gone. Same with the other side. Over here, all the way down, everything is gone. So I'm going to be moving on to what I need to do now is I got to get everything cleaned up. I'm going to come in here with some cleaning products, some rags, and get everything cleaned up. If you notice, there's a lot of dust in here, up on here, and just kind of all over. This was from when, if you remember, when I was doing the floors. That's what all this is from. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get down to just cleaning out the bus real quick. It's probably going to take me about a good hour, I'm thinking. So I'm going to get right down to it, and then I'm going to get down to masking off the lights, and we should be pretty much ready to go on paint after that. So I'm going to get down to the cleaning, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, so I got about half the cleaning done right now. I've been at it for a little bit. I'm going to step outside real quick because I want to show you. We might get cut a little short today. I'm going to flip the camera around. Because if you see, we got another storm rolling in, guys. So, yeah. I just can't seem to win. Like every time I start really getting going on the bus, we get a storm that rolls in. So, and you guys know, storm rolls in, I'm gonna have to get all the windows rolled put back up. I'm gonna have to close all the vents, and I'm gonna have to stop working for a little bit. So, because it's gonna get real hot in there, and on top of that, with painting, I don't want to be painting in there with no ventilation. So, anyway, I'm watching the storm. We're gonna see what happens. Like I said, I got about half the cleaning done right now. And then after that, going to move on to masking off those lights, and then we're going to get down to paint. So hopefully the weather's going to cooperate with me and I won't have to stop. But I'm going to jump back in and finish the cleaning. All right, guys, so my main initial cleaning of the bus is done. Didn't really take as long as I thought. Took me about an hour. All the dust along the sides is gone. Everything up here in the front is cleaned and wiped down. So one thing I'm going to do is, I was talking about I was going to be masking off these lights. Actually, what I'm going to do is, it's a lot easier. If you see, there are 2 screws in the lights, in the lenses, so I'm just going to unscrew these and pop these down, and then I will just have to be very mindful when I'm painting not to paint inside the lights. With that also, reason why I'm going to be doing that is because now that the cleaning is done, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come through with mineral spirits and a rag, and I'm going to wipe down the entire ceiling of the bus from back to front all the way. Up here I'm going to get all this. What that's also going to do is it's going to get all the oils and any oils or dirt that's on the ceiling. It's going to get it off before I put paint down on it. It's also going to remove any of the remaining residue from any of the stickers that I took off. So that's going to take me a minute. I'm going to get right on doing that now. I'm going to start up here in the front, and I'm just going to go through with the rag and the mineral spirits. I'm going to wipe down the entire ceiling of the bus. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that now. Alright guys, so got the entire ceiling wiped down with the mineral spirits, got all the old oil and dirt off. I'm gonna go ahead and walk down real quick. So you can see I was able to get pretty much all the old residue from the stickers is off, is all gone. Everywhere from right here where the old emergency exit stickers used to be. So yeah, The entire top is prepped and ready for paint. So the only thing that's left to do, I do have to do one thing. I'm going to be taking off these the barriers right here, the molding around the emergency exits for the roof, because these are actually going to get painted a different color eventually. I'm not going to say the color right now because if you guys, to give a little bit of a spoiler, I am doing a two-tone paint scheme on this whole bus. So, and the second color is going to be what the outside is going to be, and I haven't told anybody what the outside color is going to be yet. So anyway, enough on that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these off because these are going to get painted a different color eventually, along with the front one. So anyway, yeah, top is ready. We're ready to get down with paint. So far the weather's been cooperating. It's very cloudy out there. It's gotten a little windy. I know we're going to end up getting a storm here pretty soon, but we're ready for paint. I am going to take a little bit of a break because after using the mineral spirits in here, guys, it's really, the fumes in here are really intense. So I'm going to let the bus air out for like maybe 20-30 minutes. And that'll work. So I'm going to use that time to get the paint all ready. So anyway, we'll be back here in a little bit and we'll get down to laying down the paint. All right, guys, so we are about half hour later and I've decided we are ready to go on paint. The fumes have cleared out in here. I've got all my paint supplies ready. I just got to stir up my paint real quick and then we're going to get on painting. I'm going to start from back here and I'm going to work all the way to the front. Looks like the weather's kind of working out. The sun's come back out. Looks like the storm's actually going to go around us. So it looks like I will be able to continue this for the rest of the afternoon. So like I said, I've got all my paints ready to go. I'm going to start back here in the back of the bus, move to the front, because I just want to get as much of this done as possible this afternoon. The front's going to take me a little bit longer because obviously it's the cab and it's a lot of tighter spots, and it's going to take me a little bit more to do the front. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get down to stirring my paint, get it poured out, and we're going to start painting. So we'll see you here in a minute. All right, guys, paint is mixed up, paint is stirred, it's poured out, it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just get started. So I'm not going to show you the paint I'm using. Obviously, the can is just completely covered in paint, but I am using the exact same paint that you saw me in the previous video when I did these lower walls. I'm using the exact same paint, it's the same can, same stuff, same color. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get started with this. One thing I was saying a little bit ago is that I was going to take this molding off for these emergency exits. I've actually decided that I need to leave them on because not only are they screwed in on the bottom, they're not just going to pop right out. They actually are riveted in on the side into the ceiling of the bus, and I don't want to break any of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be real careful going around them, and if I get anything on them later on, that's what I got masking tape for and paintbrushes. So anyway, I'm going to get right down onto this onto the paint. It's ready to go. I'm going to get some on the roller and we're going to get started. So what's going on? Like I said, guys, this paint goes on real thick and real smooth. So I just started and I'm already moving along pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just continue painting, and I'm going to check back in with you in a little bit once I get a little further down. All right, guys, so we got I'm more than halfway done with this painting. I wanted to check in with you guys and kind of show you where it's at. So far you can kind of see it going on. I haven't gotten to the cab yet. I've gotten about this far. Saving this for last because this is going to take me a little while. I'm literally running out of paint. I think I just have enough to finish this. So I've been at this for about an hour, about 2 hours now, maybe a little under. But anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around. We'll do a walk down real quick so you can see how it looks so far. Here we are. The top has come along quite nice. I don't have it completely. Like I still have, like if you see right here, I still have to do like the edges. I haven't gotten to those yet. I've been trying just to get the majority of this done. Yeah, there we go. So I've got it more than halfway done. Like I said, I'm running low on paint. I think I have just enough to finish this. So I'm gonna have to come back through after I'm done with the initial rolling. I'm gonna go do the front right now and get that done. I'm gonna come back through and I'm gonna get all these little corners and all the little spots with the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. And next time I see you, we'll check back in. Next time I check back in with you, it'll all be done and we'll do a walkthrough. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys, so the inside paint on the ceiling is completely done. So what we're going to do here in a second, we're going to go ahead and walk up inside the bus so you can check it out. It did take me a little bit, mainly getting like all the little spots with with the brush. That took a minute. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. Let's step up inside and we're going to do a final walkthrough, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and end this video. So let's go ahead and let's walk up inside so you can see what it looks like so far. All right, guys, so don't mind the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up in here yet. I still got all the stuff all over the floor, but anyway, here we are, guys. So we are completely done with the ceiling. The ceiling paint is completely done. I haven't. I'm letting the paint's not dry yet, so I haven't put the lenses back on for the lights yet. Yeah, here we are, guys. So like I said, I'm leaving these the molding here for the emergency exits. I'm not. Those aren't painted because those are going to be getting painted a different color eventually, but I'm leaving them for now. But yeah, guys, so it's completely done. The ceiling is now painted along with the walls. So pretty much this entire interior is done. We give you kind of a step back, you see up through the front. That's it. Like I said, it took me a better half of the day, but it is finally done. I had literally just enough paint to do it. I thought I was going to run out, like kind of when I got more towards the front. I thought I was going to run out of paint, but I literally just had enough to do it. So anyway, guys, it's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end this video now. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up and go ahead and call it a day. So anyway, thank you for sticking around and watching the video, guys. I hope to help you out maybe in any way. With the next video will be I'm actually going to be getting on to doing the walls. I got to get the wood for that. That's going to take a minute because you all know how expensive lumber is right now. So yeah, so this is going to be it for now. I'm still going to kind of be working on it a little bit here and there, but like I said, next big project is going to be these walls, and we'll move on from there. But yeah, it's come along, guys. The paint's all done inside, and I'm actually real happy with how it turned out. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Thank you for all your continued support. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and we're going to be getting more work done on the bus here soon. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.